Okay, this is my 1981 Monte Carlo. It's got torque thrust rims on them, 0 miles, never driven, just sat in the garage. Brand new BF Goodrich G-Force tires. They probably still got the stickers on them. Still got the hairs on the tires. I don't know if you can see them in there, but these are brand new tires. They've just been sitting in the garage. I rotate them every once in a while so they don't get flat spots. It's got I got the rear bumper inside in primer. Still haven't painted it yet because I changed the bumper along with the tail light extensions, but I do have the tail light extensions with LED sequential tail lights. These are all little pieces, the interior pieces. They've all been dyed black. They were originally blue, like the back seat of the car, but the rest of the car is new. You can see where I put patches in the quarters to eliminate any kind of rust or anything like that on both sides. I did this about 3-4 years ago, and I haven't had one problem. Of course, it's just been sitting in the garage. But this is the carpet, the interior. This is a body kit that I bought and decided not to use, but that would also come along with it. This is the spoiler here from an SS. This is not a true SS because it's an 81. They didn't make SS's in 81. But this is the interior. Like I said, this is why I'm selling it for the price that I'm selling it, because I got a lot of money tied up in this car. It's, you know, it just it needs some work. That's just surface rust over there from the, because that's a newer patch panel. And then it's got this B&M ratchet shifter in there. It also has a sunroof in here that I installed, and it opens up, the glass comes off, or you can just tilt it at an angle. This headliner's hanging down. It's a vinyl headliner I installed about 5-6 years ago, and it was just too heavy, I guess, for the adhesive that was up there holding it on. So either it needs to be re-glued or taken down and replaced with something lighter. But I have the dash in the garage. I have everything that all the gauges. I have a gauge pillar that goes in. I have a brand new dash pad with like I said, all autometer traditional chrome gauges, which I'll show you. Alright, now I'm going to go underneath the hood. It has a 2.5-inch cowl hood on it. And then there's the outside of the sunroof. You can see the paint is good shape, it's just dirty. You can see the reflection in it. Let's see if you can see a little dirty back. It's got an Optima red top battery. It's got this is a brand new alternator. It's never been really ran. This is all surface rust just from sitting in the garage. This is part of the reason why I want to sell it, because it just rusted on me. Same goes with this. This was brand new and just from sitting starting to rust. But I did a AC heater delete. That's a custom Monte Carlo crest night symbol. I got the supercharger. This is a Vortec V3 model, and it's got the Vortec bypass valve. The supercharger was around $2,500, and the blow-off valve was about $300. So most of my asking price is in those two right there. It's got you know, the Chevy satin black. They're a little dirty, but they're satin black valve covers. And then I got an electric water pump here. I got an electric fuel pump I haven't installed, but this is the mechanical Holley fuel pump. I also have a Holley 4150 double pumper with mechanical secondaries that has a shaved air horn. on a 750 carb, and then it's got a triple core radiator with electric fans. I also ran the duct from the supercharger to the front, and there's the air filter. It's got a Canon air filter on it. It's the supercharger here. It's brand new. It still has the tags on it. It runs and everything like that. The car hasn't been started in a while, so. But I was in the middle of doing the wiring harness, and this is the MSD ignition box. It's a 6AL, and then I have HID headlights in it. I believe I still have the factory, but I'm not sure. But it's got E3 spark plugs in it. I don't know, I think that's about it. Let's see. Let's see what's in. I don't know if I showed you the trunk. This is stuff for here. Okay, so now we're in the basement of the house, and here's the gauge cluster. It's all custom. These are engine parts on here that were what they call hydro dipped, and they're just like all kind of engine parts, and they've been custom done and painted. I got brand new windshield wiper and headlight. You got the voltmeter, tachometer and the speedometer, and you got the fuel gauge and the oil gauge, and I also have a boost gauge and I think a water temperature gauge. This is the plate that goes on the dashboard. You can see the engine pieces a little better in here. Okay, this is the brand new wiring harness I have for it, in the box with directions and color coded for GM muscle car. Just kinda, when I bought the house, it stopped working on it, but I got all kind of stuff in here. This is a radio kit for aftermarket. This is for the headlights. That's the handle. We got oh, this is the butyl tape for the windows. I got the side filler pieces for the front bumper. These are the pieces that go in the inside of the doors. Brand new clips for the windshield. All the screws are labeled. I mean, I made it like real simple for me to put back together, or whoever. Brand new lock for the rear trunk. And I got a battery relocation kit here. I was gonna relocate the battery to the trunk just in case you got locked out of the car because the door handles are shaved. I don't know if I said that in the video. And I got a quick shut off I was gonna put underneath the hood, so if I needed to shut the battery power off for some reason, that can be done quick. These are the LED sequential lights. This is a factory lens with the guts inside of LED board that are sequential and light up LED. Those I still haven't wired in because I was going to wire them in with the wiring harness and make sure everything was wired in correctly. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Trying to move around with one hand. This is all extra wiring and ballast for the headlights. The factory directions, everything's here. It's a side marker light for the front bumper. These are all. This is the gauge, the trim. That's the original one. I think I have another one for it. And then these are all the gauge, original boxes for all the gauges. They're all brand new gauges. Autometer. All in there. These here are brand new belt moldings, window sweeps, rubber gaskets, everything for the doors and whatever. You know, here are the racing seats. They're Summit Racing seats. Here's the I bought new well, not new, but used mirrors, because you can't buy this stuff new. Then I have, what else do I have here? Oh, this is the door popper kit. I wanted to reinstall after yeah, this is an extra one for the passenger side. It's got the relays, the buttons, everything, poppers, and all kind of stuff here. So we kind of just wire it in and good to go. I think I was going to wire it in different, so I bought some wire and other stuff, and that's how I did the driver door. But I'm sure I'm missing something, but I'll see. I'll show you the dash I have. Okay, here's the dashboard. It's got a brand new dash pad on it, painted satin black. Then it has brand new kicker dash speakers I put in there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I have all little screws and bolts and everything necessary to put it back together. I also have a center console for this thing. It's in the house. I gotta, it's in the basement. I have to find out where I put it. But I have everything for it. It's got louvers that go in here like the GNX's has, and I figured they're functioning so that it'll get a little more airflow in there. This is it. Got the distributor cap. It's got all brand new brake lines and master cylinder, but it's just rusted, surface rust from sitting. That's it.